You're not live yet. I can tell you when we're live.
All right, how do you do? I was giving you the don't talk signal. You didn't see it. We were going live, and you just completely ignored me. Good with your social cues. All right, howdy everybody. We are live. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. I have not streamed in 2 weeks because I was at Gen Con, and my family actually asked me, "Can you just take a week off and not stream prior?" So I said, "Sure." And then I got back, and it's just been like chaos ensuing every day. So I have not had a chance to live stream. In fact, I went to Gen Con in Indianapolis, and I am surrounded by games here that are all stacked up. So hopefully tomorrow you can catch me. I'm either thinking 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. I've got something during lunch. So I'm either going to do it before that or after that. And I'm going to show off all the games I've got. I mean, literally, there's just piles of games everywhere. So I'll show off all the stuff I got, and I'll like quasi unbox things so you can see everything I have, including mega beasts like this one. Return to Dark Tower.
Oh my God, that looks insane.
It's just games everywhere.
Is that the one? Is that the one we saw when we were at Con of Heroes that people were playing? It's like,
no, I don't think so.
No,
I think people were playing Power Rangers.
No, I saw that. Yeah,
no, this one has an electronic tower, and you drop skulls in the top of it.
So I think I saw that.
What it was. Yeah,
it looked cool. Just came off of Kickstarter not that long ago,
people
right?
were playing in Game Center, like not in the Con of Heroes, but out. Oh, that would make sense then. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right, howdy everybody. But this is not about Gen Con. This is about Marvel Champions, which I was shocked. If you had asked me how many games of Marvel Champions I'm going to play at Gen Con, I would have said 0. And I think I played 5 games of Marvel Champions. So I played a ton of Marvel Champions. I got to play 2 games with Caleb. I played 2 games with Terrence. I taught a new group of people. I played with this guy that showed up at the event, but he was super late and didn't have people. So we just played. I met Brandt, who just said hello. Hi, Brandt. And a small number of other people, although a lot of people I didn't see, I guess, or whichever.
Or didn't recognize, or didn't recognize
exactly.
you.
So, but that was super fun. So, yeah.
I was hiding in the crowd.
Steve was on vacation prior to that. Brian and I think, did we play 1 game together? Oh, we lost to Loki horribly. Steve made fun of us and said, like, that's the world's easiest matchup. You should have won in 3 turns. I challenged him to do it, and I haven't seen the video yet. So
I forgot. It's true. You did challenge me. What was it again?
It was rough. I have no idea.
It
was Loki with like Brothers Grimm and Armadillo, and we were Rocket and...
It was Loki, Zax, Armadillo.
No Zax. It was just Armadillo and Brothers Grimm, because we did like beasts. Oh, so it was Pig and Rocket.
Oh, Pig and Rocket.
It was animals.
We were doing animals. So, we were doing the animal
themes.
That was
the last time I think I streamed. I don't think I streamed after that. Oh, I did an episode with my wife of the podcast. I forgot about that.
Oh, there you go.
Beastie Boys, Armadillo. That's who it was.
There it is. Yep. So try that out. So it's been a while. So hello, everybody. I see that there's a bunch of people here. So hopefully you didn't forget about us. We're still playing Marvel Champions, I promise. I am sweating through this. I was telling these guys our heat index has been over 100 for 9 days straight. We have no rain. In Celsius, that's 37.8 degrees Celsius. It's
for
so
all
hot.
you not for all you Fahrenheit people.
Well,
we had
like all those measures better.
Last weekend it was 42, 43 here, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, it was pretty.
That's way too hot. It's way too hot.
That's real hot. Yeah. So anyway, but all that aside, I am excited to play because, boy, I love Marvel Champions. Like, even amidst all these other things going on. So the funny part is I went away with Brian and Larry, and I didn't hang out with Brian and Larry.
Terrible
friend. We did the first night. We played a game with Dale, the casual gamer. I tracked him down in the city. He was at a hotel and hung out with him, and then he came back and played a game with us at our hotel. That was really fun. I did get to play the new heroes, Brandt. They were fun. So I did get to hang out with him, and I saw him. But Brian and Larry played like 12-hour days of My Hero Academia tournaments, so they were gone. I was just hanging out with other people. I worked a booth, but anyway, all that stuff I'll be in my video tomorrow. So I feel like sitting here when we're supposed to play Champions and talking about that is not as relevant. So how are you guys? Sorry, my name is the Brandt. In case people forget, who's with me here?
Hey, I'm Brian. I one of the many Brians that everyone knows.
And
There you go.
well, I am Steve with my own private channel, Beat the Game.
There you go.
I'm just
Nice. And how are you guys doing?
Good.
I'm doing pretty good.
Just
Yeah.
Can't
finished.
complain.
Yeah, finished my my pre-game workout.
Nice.
I've been actually getting back into working out late over the last couple weeks. I got a wedding to go to in September. I got the pants that I'm trying to slim down and get into.
Nice.
I got pants if I do and pants if I don't, is what I say.
There you go. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I actually hosted a wedding last Saturday. It was pretty fun. One of my buddies was getting married, so big board game
Brian
theme
Power.
wedding.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll be heading in the Quebec direction for this wedding. I'm going
Oh, are
to
you coming to Quebec?
well, I'll be it's 4 hours from here. Can't remember the name right now. Wow. It's just south of Quebec City.
Oh, Sabretooth was pretty fun, but more challenging than I expected.
I heard that from a lot of people. So Sabretooth heals. So every time he activates,
Makes
he
sense.
heals a boost worth of health.
Ooh,
So in a 4-player game, let's just say you kind of all pinged him, not ping literally, but let's say you just kind of hit him a couple times and did 8 damage. Well, then he's going to heal 4 boosts worth of health. So it's not really a
Nice.
strategy to like slowly bring him down. You have to kind of build up and then boom, blow him away.
Get
and then
power
you
punches
gotta
in.
shoot him fast, shoot him down. Oh,
Yeah.
so there you
But
go.
there's
So
a
you
whole
take
other
two-
element where you're like protecting the senator that he captured. That's really cool.
Yeah, that seemed pretty interesting.
So it's like it's kind of like 2 things going on at the same time, which makes it interesting. But I saw a lot of people saying, "Wait, this is their like intro, like they want to let new people in. This is pretty complex, in terms of what we've seen and difficult." So
well, people are gonna either like it. Well, it's like Guardians. If people love the Guardians, came into Guardians, got spanked, but
Right.
they either stayed with the game or they complained about the game. So
yeah, so we'll have to see there. So cool. All right. And he has a ton of extra activation, so he heals even more
I'll
often.
still
His
complain
deck
about the
gives
game.
him things to attack. So
Yeah.
all right. So we're trying something crazy here. Steve and I did this on his channel like 3 weeks ago, I think.
And
we
it
did
was
a
fun.
verse mode. And it
Yeah.
was way more fun than we anticipated. We played at like 7:30 in the morning or something.
it was
Did we start
early.
at 7 or 8? Like
Yeah.
trying to do a game before you had to go on vacation. I had to be somewhere. I can't even
Yeah.
remember. But it was really fun. So basically, it's like scoring points. I think of it like Legolas and Gimli, where they're adding up their kill counts.
Yeah.
And so
Who
I've got a
already?
dial here. Steve was nice enough to build decks because we're actually supposed to stream tomorrow, and it switched to tonight. And I literally had 0 time. In fact, I probably have to disappear for a minute to say goodnight to my daughter.
That's fine. I
Because
gotta
my wife
showcase
is
my.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to show off all the decks? We
Well,
didn't
you
do
can
that
show
last
off your
time.
deck.
I have it all shuffled, so I would have to reorder.
Yeah,
them.
same here. I have
Oh,
it all
you guys have it all.
shuffled.
I think we'll just go, and if you want to show them off at the end, we'll show them off at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can show them off at the end.
These
So-
are all Steve's decks, so if we fail atrociously, it's all on him.
All right.
Yeah, and that's the weird part. So it's every hero for themselves. So you're trying to score points. You don't want to help other people. I don't know that you necessarily want people to die, but I guess that's more points for you.
Yeah. So
If they do, I think if we all die, there's no score, right? It's not
Exactly.
like he who
We're out.
dies with the most points wins. So.
Well, that's what I thought.
And Steve was nice enough to run the villain because I have all this stuff all over the table and ready for tomorrow. So I don't have the space to put out my green mat and everything. So that was
No, but
cool.
we're-
Although I will say, so one thing that was really neat, if I have it here, I did get a play mat. I almost played on this one for the My Hero Academia game. I will show this one off because it's pretty sweet. So they were selling play mats, and then you got like promo cards with them. And I got this sweet mat of Ochako. So they did all
And-
fantasy theme because Gen Con has like a fantasy theme.
okay.
So she's like a wizard. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, I thought about playing on it, but it's kind of busy.
Yeah, that's what people.
It's good for
yeah, I had
in-person
a
playing, but here,
Marvel mat.
tricky.
Same thing.
I loved the pictures I kept seeing of people at Gen Con. Everyone brought their play mats to play on.
Yeah, that was cool. I know. I don't know why I didn't take more pictures. I think I went. I'm gonna say there were 7 events. I would say I showed up at 5 of them.
Okay.
I was just hanging out. It was not a long walk from the booth where I was working to where the event was. So then I was just hanging around to answer questions and help people out was all I was doing. And it didn't seem to get in the way, although there was one group that I kept correcting them on their rules. And it was always like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't. And finally I was like, I'm just going to walk away. I feel really bad.
All right. So to answer Brombay's question, after our game, Captain America versus Tony Stark, we did notice a couple of things that didn't really make sense. Like allies don't do it. Like you can play allies in the deck, but they don't count towards your score because they're not part of you. So thwarting is a point. Removing, like here, there's infamy counters, so that's worth a point. But if you have a minion that has 4 health and you do an 8 damage attack, well, you're doing 4 damage. You're not doing 8 damage. So we're counting the real
unless
damage.
There's overkill, it stops at the health of whatever you're
exactly. But if you do have overkill, because I do have some cards that have overkill, then yes, that still counts towards the overkill damage.
So the only question would be something like removing a spear or an attachment from Loki or Hela, like how that would score you points. And that's probably up to the players to discover, right? This is like a discovery mode.
Exactly. There's nothing, we're guessing here. We're making this up for fun.
Like the spear would strike me that you would get 3 points because you have to spend 3 resources.
Yeah, you could be a little bit more because,
but it could be a bonus because you're helping everybody out, right? Like,
yeah, so it could be like 5 points for like removing an attachment or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. But we're playing Norman Osborn with the Sinister 12. So we're going to make it pretty challenging. So we got Hobgoblin, we got the Iron Spider Sinister 6 and the Sinister Assault modular sets. So we did get spanked a couple times just playing this solo on ourselves, by ourselves. So we'll see if we can, our fighting and our little squabbling will solve the problem and we can do this. All right, so to roll for first player, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a dice. We're going to go in dice order. So highest goes first and then in order from that. So Gamora, I roll a 5. Nebula, I roll a 10. So Nebula in first place so far. And then Drax rolls a 7. So it's going to be Nebula, Drax, and then Gamora for the player order. I'm going to keep track of villain, but you guys have to keep track of your score.
Yeah. Oh, Brian, yeah, you'll want to dial for your score.
Yeah.
You mean this now?
Yeah, you need to.
I don't see it on your board yet. Yeah, you could put it in your upper left if you want it on screen. Wherever you want, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it somewhere so I don't get too confused there. Okay,
Randy,
so
Gen Con's great. If you get a chance to make it out, let me know. Send me a message and I will connect with you at Gen Con because it's super fun. All right, we're starting up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a Heroic Intuition and a Weapon Master. This Overwatch can come out. There's no minions to kill in this one, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, I don't have Get Over Here, and I don't have so I have 3 cards I'm gonna put away. 1. Oh, I do like what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to be placing a bunch of cards on the table turn 1, which is what I want to do. And then I can look.
How much threat is on the main scheme?
So there's 6 threat and 6 damage to do.
Got it. 6 threat I can't get rid of. All right. So I will use this Gamora to play Weapon Master, trigger my cybernetic upgrades, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And this card, Gamora, has to be Hero Gamora, right?
Wait, no. Gamora
is Gamora, but I'm pretty sure these both
They're
both
Gamora. They're both Nebula, right?
Correct. So even if you're an alter ego, you're good.
No, but I think they made a ruling saying it still has to be hero form for the Guardians.
You have to play in hero form.
Okay. I think the rule is that both characters have to be in hero, but I guess if you're saying otherwise, I'll play.
Yeah,
I thought they put it well.
I'm good with if they don't need to
Overwatch.
be in hero form because they
Heroic
both say
Intuition.
Gamora. Oh, so you
Yep.
put an okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put your deck here. So
I will play Vigilante Training, and I will just stay down turn 1.
oh, look at you, you cheeky monkey. All right.
That phrase can die real soon.
You
I'm
cheeky
so
monkey.
done with cheeky monkey.
Yeah. Over to me. Power of for energy barrier. Playing Mantis will heal me, but I mean he just not even gonna hit me anyways, so I think I'll just pitch
I'll be
2
back in 1 minute.
Okay.
and put down another energy barrier.
So I am right. So they changed it to make the Miles and Gwen team up work. So there you go. Are you staying in Alter Ego too?
No. I was looking at the chat.
Oh, okay.
I flip up, I attack for 1.
All right. You remove one of no, that's a threat. You remove one of these, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is that you?
That's me.
All right. I want to play 3. Like I have my endurance and 2 keen instincts on turn 1. I'm like, it's hard to say no to that. But then I'm not playing a lot of stuff. So I got a genius here. So I'm gonna flip up and I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go to 13. And I'm gonna play my 2 keen instincts and my endurance. So why not? To be fully built already. And I will remove. No, I'm going to remove 2 threats. So 6 is going to go down to 4. And then I get 2 points for doing that. And you got 1 point, right?
Yeah, I got 1 point.
1, 2,
Let me check it with
3,
my my
4,
tokens.
5. Ah, check this out. I got a relentless assault and Gamora's sword. I was like, and a decisive blow. I'm like, yeah, baby. We're playing Gamora's sword.
Oh,
All right,
This is
oh no, I'm good. I didn't think
Yeah.
I got an upgrade.
okay.
Technique.
So super simple here. We're going to go up by 3. So 4 plus 3 is going to go to 7. He's going to scheme for 2 plus 3 is going to go to 10. He's going to add 4 infamy. So 7 and 9. And then 3 encounter cards. So the first one we get is a private security specialist. We have an advance, but yeah, he is going to scheme for 2 plus 1 is 3. So go to 13. And then another advance. He's going to scheme for 2 and place 1 infamy counter here. So that is going to go to 15. So you thought you were going to 15 out of 21. And then this is gone. All right, passes over to Drax.
I got nothing. Endurance and downtime. And then I punch for 1.
Wow, it's so true. Drax is going to be so hosed right now.
Of
So
course.
he's punching for 1.
Absolutely. This scenario is terrible for Drax because until we flip him, I gain no damage.
It's true.
This is what I'm telling you, man. Why I was having such a hard time earlier.
Oh, it's true. So you got to, but on single player, you kind of want to flip him turn 1, right? So 8.
Dude, even when I flipped him turn 1, he still ends up flipping back down eventually. And
wow.
then yeah. We'll see how it plays.
Yeah, let's see how that plays. All right, I am going to play a relentless assault using double keen instinct. I'm going to deal 5 damage with overkill. So that is going to go 4 and 1 to remove one of those infamy counters. So that is going to go down to 7 infamy, and I get 5 points. So I get to 7. I also have my finesse, which is going to remove a threat, bring that down to 14. So he gets defeated. I think I should do that a different way. I do want to play my sword. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a decisive blow. I'm going to deal 4 damage to him. So this is going to go down to 3. All right. I am going to, if we deal 1 damage, we flip him to Norman Osborn, and then we don't have to worry too much about threat now.
You mean Green Goblin?
Yeah, because he's going to go Goblin. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to punch for 2 to bring it down.
I'm going to die on my next turn.
Huh?
If you flip him, I take 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
That's the weird part with you putting no allies in our decks. There's nothing to block with.
That's awesome.
I'm just saying I'm going to die because I'm going to take 4 damage, flip up next turn, and get attacked twice and be dead.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right. So I can remove threat, but I don't know how much threat you can remove.
Oh, it's not a cooperative game, so kill me.
I do what I got to do, right?
Yeah. You're going to
All
flip down, so you'll be fine.
All right, I will. Okay, so there, I'll help you out with threat. I'll leave 3.
No. There's no helping me out. Literally do the other thing. Don't play the spirit of cooperative. Play
all right, perfect. So I get another.
If I die,
points.
you get more points. Then I host the stream for you and Brian.
And then I'm going to look. It is a fluid motion, so I'm going to keep my strength and Gamora sword. All right, so I'm at 9 points. All right, here we go. Nebula.
So is Bay saying I could have played Daughters of Thanos? He says, yeah, it says your identity has to match one of the names now. So I could have played this in Alter Ego.
I think,
Yes.
Is it a hero action, Daughters of Thanos?
Oh, yeah, it is.
So that's why I'm saying you have to be, you have to be in hero form, but Gamora doesn't.
But you don't have to be in hero form.
No, because I am Gamora.
All right. So I will play combat ready to go get a technique. And it is evasive maneuver. So I will stun the enemy.
Oh, well, there you go. You're not, so cheesy. Now Drax doesn't get attacked.
I will flip up, play one way or another.
Yeah, I'm guessing you want
Put something into play that'll have 6, I guess.
Okay, but that is a hazard icon. There you go. The payoff.
Yeah. Then I will use, I guess, an Overwatch to play Daughters of Thanos, draw 3 cards.
So much card draw.
And then I will do a Lethal Intent 2. So I will remove, how much is on the main scheme?
14.
I'll remove 3 there.
Do you want to trigger Overwatch?
No.
All right. So 14 is going to go down to 11.
And then I'll deal 4 damage. Is that just to him?
Yeah. So technically he only has 1. So you're wasting 3 damage. But he goes to Green Goblin. And with 6 madness counters. So you only did 1 damage from that.
Okay. And then I take 4.
And we all take 4 damage.
I'm only going to take 2. I'm going to reflect 2 back to him. And
Nice.
I get 2 counters.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'm going to put an Overwatch on the side scheme.
Okay.
and I'm going to thwart it with double making an entrance for 6.
Actually for 7.
There's only 6 on it though, right?
Yeah. So you remove 6 and 6. Yeah.
Yep. And then I'll remove 6 from the main scheme as well.
That just gave you 12 points.
Yep. And I'll heal 4 to go back to 9. Done.
Nice.
Isn't threat 1-1 just okay?
What?
I mean, wouldn't technically threat 1-1 be fine? Because there's going to be a lot of threat, right?
Yeah, we're doing
It's
it
not
1
how
for
much
1,
threat,
Brian.
it's how much a card can remove. But I guess it's the pay. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
The what? No,
I'm just saying if the justice player pays 2, they remove so much threat. If the aggression player pays 2, they deal more damage.
correct.
So they're getting more points for doing it. If
Correct.
it's 1-1.
But
So
that's
the
why I
game
built the
doesn't
deck
consider
so they
threat
would.
and damage. Sure, I'm just saying it feels like they should not be the same
No,
because
you're
the
right.
game doesn't consider them the same.
So Josh,
But it might work out fine.
the way Drax specifically reads, it says after the villain attacks him. So if I'm not going to get attacked, so if an ally blocks for me, I wouldn't get a counter because it's not like Spider Sense where it triggers when he initiates. It's after the attack. So that's just to answer Josh. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, you're good. All right, I'm good. Nebula, you're done, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Let's ready up. I am setting up so well right now. Loving it. All right. So we're going to add 3 threat. So that is going to go to 8. Green Goblin will not attack our friend. He will remove 1 madness counter, going down to 5. He will attack Nebula, but Drax could jump in front of that if he wants. We're frenemies.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean the only reason you would do it is to get your counter.
So
I'll defend for 2.
Okay. You're taking 3. So you take 3 damage, and then we remove a madness counter, so that goes down to 4.
Wait a second. How is he attacking for 3? He has a base attack of 4, doesn't he?
He's dealing 3 damage. All right.
He's subtracting your defense for you.
Okay.
1.
So I take 3.
You take 3.
I assume he dealt 5.
Yeah, he dealt 5.
Okay.
All in a day's work. All in a day's work.
Hold on, Steve. Pause.
Yeah.
You're going too
doing
fast.
my
You're not paying
reflections.
attention to Brian.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
So he will take 2 damage, and I will only take 1 because I'm reflecting 2 of those 3 back.
Perfect.
And you get 2 points for doing that.
Yeah,
Correct.
so I'm up to 6 points now.
Nice.
All right. So we got 2 all in a day's work. So that flipped them back to Storm and Norman. And then we have an exhaustion for Nebula and a surge into Grand Larceny, which has 4 threat on it. Here we go. And over to Gamora. Gamora will look at the top card. It's a resource card. All right. I'm going to spend 3 to play my sword. Which one do I want? So we're going to be taking some hits. So I'm going to use my fluid motion to play my crew quarters, and I'm going to heal myself, go back up to 10. Oh, shoot. I'm at 9. That's my score. All right. I'm going to go back up to 10. I got to remember which one's my score, which one's my...
Put your score dial up on the thing.
Yeah.
On the far right where the scheme goes. Far right where the scheme goes or something.
Yeah, right here, yeah. And I'm going to flip up. I'm going to play an honorary guardian on myself. I'm going to go back up to 11. And then I am going to punch for 2 to bring him down to 4 criminal counters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Back to me.
It is back to Nebs.
All right. I will remove his 4 counters.
Boom! We're all taking 4. Down to 7.
Okay. Then I will remove 3 threat from the main scheme.
You cannot. There is a crisis.
I ignore crisis.
Oh, you do?
Yep. Evasive
All right.
maneuvers.
Oh, nice. So that
And
is
I'll
down
remove
to,
3 from the crisis by getting rid of the Overwatch.
oh, look at you. So strong.
And then I will confuse the villain.
Ah, that's good.
I will flip down. I will use Justice Served to play. Ooh, which one? Cutthroat Ambition. Draw 2 cards. I will use Even the Odds and Combat Ready to play my ship. And my ship will play Unyielding Persistence. And I'll use Vigilante Training, and I'm done.
Sweet. Draxy.
Another energy barrier, honorary guardian, flip down, heal for 2.
All right. Double flippy McFlips. All right.
I have no hand size. I need to do something.
Yeah, no,
here.
you need to get back into this one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. I chase them down.
Overwatch is pretty good.
Overwatch is that's what I put 3 in the deck because I figured.
I guess we need to go back to Venom Goblin, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. So we cannot remove threat. So Grand Larceny here is at 1. All right. So Green Goblin wants to attack me. I will take the hit for 4 plus 2 is 6. I'm going to use a Keen Instinct. And I'm going to play cross counter. So I'm going to prevent 3. So I'm going to just take 3 damage. So I'm going to go down to 4. But I am going to be doing 2 damage. And I'm going to be removing 1 threat, which will be from Grand Larceny. And then 1 threat, which is going to be from hostile because of my my thing. Yeah. So that's going to give me 2 more points. I forget where I'm at. I went and did my dial all wrong. All right, no, that's my health. All right, and then Jesus, that's why
I use dice for points. Go get 2 d10s.
Yeah, you're right. I got him here. Right. All right, so 9 plus 4 is I'm gonna be at 13.
So use something as a and then you won't have to dial of different things.
Yeah, exactly. So 13. I'll figure it out. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Cross counter is played. All right, and then he is confused, and then he's gonna remove 1 madness counter here. And then encounter. Do I die? Scorpion, toughness and villainous. Craven the Hunter, steady and villainous. And Spot. So we got 3 minions.
There we go.
There we go. They are coming out. All right. Switching over to the Nebula.
Oh, I didn't even ready.
I've done nothing.
All right. Well, I will play a Weapon Master.
Oh, shoot.
Draw 2.
I get an extra point because I forgot Gamora's sword also is an attack, so he's down to 49.
And I need an encounter card.
Already?
Yep. All right. I'll play the Skilled Investigator. I will flip. I will play one way or another.
There's Oscorp that would have 6 on it and an acceleration.
That's fine. I'll use my Turn the Tide to play an Endurance. And I'll use a Wide Stance to play a Wide Stance. And I will remove 3 threat from the Oscorp.
Manufacturing?
Yep.
All right. So that is going to go down to 3.
Done.
Draxy.
I will flip up. I am going to punch the guy in front of me for 1.
Sorry,
Okay.
Steve. It was for 4. I forgot I had a +1. So just get rid of one more threat off of Oscorp.
Okay. It's down to 2.
I will use repurpose, get rid of energy barrier.
Nice.
So now I have an attack of 3, and I ready.
Yep.
I will punch Craven the Hunter for 3.
Yep.
Puts me to 9. I will do what doesn't kill me to heal for 2, and punch Craven the Hunter for 3.
He's dead.
No,
That
my
puts me
retaliate.
to 12.
Yep.
And I'll use intimidation and remove 3 threat from a scheme.
Nice.
Thanks, Brombe. I'm at 8.
7. 7 minus 3 is 4.
I get 1 for everything, right?
1 for
So I
everything.
get 3 points.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm at 15.
All right. Good job. All right. I will give an honorary guardian to Nebula because I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
I cannot chase them down, which is kind of sad. I was hoping I could have an event, but like I said, I built a lot of support cards for my guys. All right, so I'm at 4 health. I do think I need to recover here a little bit. So I am going to flip down, look at the top card. There's an attack card, so I get to keep that. And I'm going to use crew quarters to heal to 5, plus 3 go to 8. I'm going to use chase them down to play a conditioning room. Conditioning room will heal me to 9 and bring back the lowest event, which is a relentless assault. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch the get over here for that. All right.
Cool.
Done.
Pause there, Steve. Everybody can reset. But Eric asked, hello, Eric. Thanks for joining. Asked the rules again, and I think I can summarize them pretty quickly. Brombe put it in there. But essentially the way it works is we are all working together, but we're not. So we're not going to help each other out necessarily, blocking for each other, whatnot. And we're trying to score points. So it's a 1-for-1 is the way we've decided. We're not sure. It seems to be working fine for the Justice player.
Yeah.
I'm
so every threat you remove and every damage you do gives you a point. And then you have to decide based on scenarios what you're going to do. So we're letting the infamy counters give you a point for removing them. You'd have to decide something like removing Drain Spear or removing attachments on villains, what you'd want to do. You could even do something creative with like certain side schemes and minions in front of other players, I could see, but it probably just works to do stuff. So that's it. Yeah. And if you can only do whatever is on there. So if you remove 10 threat from a side scheme, but it has 3, you just get 3 points. And then we're just trying to see where our point totals are. If you die, you go to 0 and the other 2 players keep playing. If everybody dies, no one wins. Everybody's score goes to 0. You can't tank the game so that everybody loses. Like that's not in the spirit of what we're doing here.
Exactly.
That's
so right now I'm at 14.
You let die to show.
Oh yeah, I just put it on the thing. I'm good.
Okay. You have
he can
14
use his own
points.
Steve carrier. Oh yeah, you don't share anything. I have 30 points.
Wow. So Justice is way ahead. He is double me.
Well,
Yeah.
well, the Overwatch, I built the deck so that every character had an awesome chance to win. I think I shortchanged myself in aggression.
Oh, there is no Steve Carrier in this. That is the one banned card.
For now. All right, here we go. So this is going to go to 8. Here we go. He wants to attack in front of Nebula.
I'll take it.
All right. Nebula will be taking 4 plus 2 is 6.
All right. I block 1 and retaliate 1.
All right. He is down to 48. Goblin is going to attack Draxipoo.
For 4+.
Yep.
Go ahead.
0.
Okay, I'll take 4, and the minion in front of me will hit me for 1, and I will retaliate with this energy barrier for 1 damage on Green Goblin.
47. Okay. He wants to scheme against me. He is going to remove a madness counter, bringing it down
Sorry,
to.
I forgot to do one thing.
Yeah.
I gain my vengeance counter, and then I will do a payback for 2.
Okay. It's only on the villain, right?
It's only on the villain. Yeah. So
Didn't you
that's extra.
repurpose on that last turn?
You're absolutely correct. I did. So it's actually for 3, 4.
Okay.
It's for 4.
43. I couldn't remember if it was this turn or last turn.
So I'm at 20.
Oh man, I'm definitely behind. I should be able to catch up soon. All right, here we go. And then Scorpion is going to scheme for 1 plus 1 is 2. So 8 is going to go to 10. And counter card 1, 2, and 3. We get Hobgoblin, who has Patrol. We got Inferiority Complex.
Your obligation, Brandt.
Obligation Brandt.
Oh, sorry.
Are you kidding me? Son of the worst.
I will flip.
Ah.
Here's an
Grant
interesting
is gone, by the
question.
way.
Can you call for actions in this mode?
I mean, I think that's up to the choice of the person whose turn it is.
Well, it's interesting with what's the card I have? Lethal Intent?
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
You guys could deny me the usage of that card. So what I'm wondering is you don't have to let a person take an action, but you have to before you end your turn. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine. I'm
So you
I'm
could
cool
do
with that.
everything before, or you don't. I mean, hey, if you're going to play net, I'm winning. So you could just say you don't get to use lethal intent. That's not something you get to do in this form of the game. So I think each play group is going to have to find out what's fun for them, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So this is going to go to 4.
We are still trying to win.
Did you draw shadows?
Yeah.
Well, you can't put Nebula in play, right? Or am I
No,
dead?
so it's going to surge. And then I put the stupid waylays.
Oh, and now you get stunned and confused over and over and over again.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm out of this game.
You're fine, Steve.
That's what Brombe just said. Does the card say Gamora is stunned and confused?
Yeah. Stunned and confused Gamora. And then I get Hobgoblin. All right. I got 2 of the Sinister 6. Yeah, I just got hosed. This was definitely not a good turn for me.
Over to me.
Yeah.
That's my rocket laugh.
Okay,
All right,
I am going.
Me get dirt.
Oh,
What,
sorry. I'm
Steve?
just going to do my little
I'm
stuff
first.
there.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do an attack. I have an attack of 2. I'll pitch 2 cards to do a knife leap, and it'll be an attack of 7, and it's going to be piercing overkill, and the guy with tough is going to lose tough, die, and
Yeah.
Green Goblin will take 1. So it's a total of 7 damage.
Awesome sauce.
So I'm at 27 now.
There you go.
And I think I am flipping down because I need to find that deep 3 feet, man.
Oh, you don't have Dweety. Oh, yeah, that's
I
that's
haven't
harsh.
been. It's probably bottom of my deck. So I'm going to heal for 2 when I flip down, and I'm done.
Okay. So you flipped. All right. So I did my Gamora ability. I got a, I think it was an acrobatic move or a get over here on the top of my deck. I also crew quartered and the conditioning room, which got me, this got me a get over here. And then the top of my deck was an acrobatic move. So I got 2 extra cards this turn, 2, 4, 6. I am going to flip.
going
I am
on?
at 11 points. I'm going
Steve,
to.
he's just going.
Am I
Okay.
missing something?
No, you're not missing anything.
Okay.
I thought you'd already
You're
taken your
just
turn. I know.
talking really fast.
Okay. So I'm gonna play an
Go.
acrobatic move on the hobgoblin, which is gonna deal 3 damage to an enemy. Boop, boop, boop. So 3 damage to an enemy. And then I'll remove a threat. Where do I want to remove my threats? I think I'm going to do it on the Oscorp manufacturing, just so I can screw with Brandt a little bit. So that's 4 points for me. And then 3 damage go here. I am then going to use 2 cards to play a forward momentum, which is going to remove 5 threat and deal 1 damage. So I have to get rid of this. So I'm the only one that can. So I'm going to have to use 4 and 1. So I'm going to get 5 points here. So 18 plus 5 is 23. All right. I am going to play a side holster on myself, because why not? I'm going to use a relentless assault. Actually, no. I'm going to use the get over here to play Daughters of Thanos to draw 3. 1, 2, and 3, which is awesome. All right. Then I am going to play a relentless assault, which is going to do 5 damage to him plus 1. So, which I can do wherever I want. So I will do it on, let's just do it on this guy for 2. So that's 6 points. So I'm going to go back up to 29. So Hobgoblin is out. I am going to chase them down. I'll remove 2 threats. So that is going to bring me up to 31. So that is going to go down to 8. I am then going to play a side holster on Drax. And then I am going to set the pace. I'll remove 1 threat from the main. Goes me up to 32. I'm going to keep this. And then I am going to punch for 2 on Hobgoblin, taking him out to bring me up to 34. Yeah, baby.
How much threat is on that side scheme? Is that one just have 2 left?
1 left.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Brandt, I forgot your extra card, which is a hired
Okay.
gun. All right. So when that happens,
You either give him a boost or remove, place 2 infamies.
yeah, so he's going to get a face down boost card.
Sounds good. Is it Steve that's frozen or me?
I'm not frozen.
Okay.
Am I frozen?
I think it's my internet, and I'm noticing that our stream has a circle going around it. So I'm assuming people are lagging because I'm lagging.
Maybe.
It must be my internet. So, all right, I'm going to play an Overwatch. I'm going to flip. I'm going to use my ship to play Daughters of Thanos, draw 3 cards. I am going to,
That's a pretty sexy lethal intent.
yeah. I will lethal intent for 3. And I will get rid of, I'll deal, what have I got there? What are the health of the minions?
So 2 and 3.
Okay. So I will deal 4 to the goblin.
All right. He's down to 38.
I will remove 3 threat from the main scheme.
Oh, well, don't forget, you have overkill and piercing, eh?
Oh, right. So I'll hit the one in front of you for 2.
In front of Drax.
In front of Drax, yep.
Yeah. Excellent damage, so he doesn't reshuffle Steve.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So he's gone. And then so he's down to 40.
Wait, was it exactly 2 or was it overkill?
No, it was overkill. So it was 4
Okay.
overkill and piercing.
Got it.
Then I'll give myself a tough status card. Then I will stealth strike the one in front of me.
Yeah. So that's only. Oh no, it's still overkill and piercing. So
Yep.
Brad, stop cheating.
And then I'll get rid of the side scheme.
That's good.
Done.
Wow. We all had really good turns. That was very, very good. I'm going to discard this.
There's a 2-cost protection card that's in the X-Men one. And it's when an enemy initiates attack, deal 4 damage to them.
Oh my God.
It is a perfect rocket card.
Oh,
because it's not when an enemy initiates an attack against you.
Oh, yeah, eh?
Right? So anytime there's an enemy on the board with 3 or less health remaining, Rocket just punches it out.
Oh my God, it's
and
so
draws
good.
a card. Yeah.
And draws a card too. Oh, it's so good. I'm sad my cross counter is one of these 4 cards. All right. So this is going to go back up to 10. Drax is an alter ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks. So I'm going to be taking a massive hit here, and I don't have a cross counter. All right, so that's going to go down to 3. So he's going to attack me. Is Nebula tough?
Yep.
So 4 plus 0 plus 0. So only 4 damage. Oh, that was lucky. And we're removing a madness counter. So that's going to go down to 2. And I'm going to go down to 7. There we go. And then Nebula gets attacked for 4 with piercing.
With piercing?
No, I'm kidding. 5, 6.
Oh, I was like, where did that come from?
No, I'm just teasing. I'm trying to slow you down, Brent. And I'm super happy one of those.
1.
Waylay is gone.
Oh, nice.
And then let's see if I get it right now. Electro. After Electro engages or activates against you, discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a lightning resource, Brian.
When engages or when attacks?
God. Of course, I'm suffering here because I can't find We Feet, and then it's like in the next 2 cards. So not a 6. Oh my God, there it is. Repurpose.
Okay.
I decked out because of it.
And you deck out? Oh,
yeah.
crap.
Does it go under him?
No, that's the other one.
The other one?
No, that's the Sinister 6 one. And then you get a private security specialist. I get Vulture, Quick Strike, and Villainous. He's attacking me for 1 and deal 1 indirect damage to each player. Exhaust each character damage this way.
I am going to prevent that damage with an energy barrier.
Oh, lucky.
And I will put it on the probably security specialist in front of me.
Okay.
When he comes into play, he deals a damage to everybody?
No, it's Bombshell as a boost. She deals 1 indirect damage to each player and exhausts each character damage this way. So I get exhausted and take a damage. You get exhausted. So I'm down to 5. And then let me see me get hosed. Gang up. Yes.
I am dead.
Are you?
Yep. Unless he draws a 0 boost.
A +3.
So I take 7, I block 1, and I am dead.
Oh.
So much for running away. That's the issue with you not putting allies in the deck and we're not blocking for each other.
Yeah. All right.
There's nothing you can do.
So this goes back into my deck because I gave it to you. And I gave you an extra point.
You gave me an extra point?
Yeah.
I'm
giving you an honorary guardian.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I got hosed.
I got hosed. I got hosed. All right. So my turn. We're gonna play for another 30 minutes. We'll see how that goes. See if we all die.
If we're gonna get there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend 2 relentless assault, which is gonna deal 5 plus 1 is 6 damage to Vulture. And then I'll remove.
Are you
one
playing
threat.
on standard or are you playing on expert?
I was on expert.
Yeah, I still feel like that's a spot you could change it up, right?
The thing is, we're playing 2 really tough modulars, and we're also on expert.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is tough. And
I
on top
lost
of that,
to the gang up card.
yeah,
So 6.
I
and
won't
then-
have.
And you had no
Weak beat
minions in
forever.
front of you too.
Well, it's the card that exhausted me that did. Oh, wait. Did I reduce all damage by 1? It's from attacks, right?
Yeah. No, you
From
reduce
each
all.
attack. But that bombshell was not an attack, right?
No, that would
No.
have exhausted you.
So it exhausted me, yeah.
That would have been crucial. I'll deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'll deal 2 damage to. Oh, he's got to retaliate. I'll just deal 2 damage to the guard, I guess. And then I'm up to 42, and plus 1. I'll take the guard out, so I'll go to 43. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to heal for 2 with my thing, go to 7, bring back the lowest cost, which is a decisive blow. And then I'm going to put, look at the top card, which is a get over here, which is perfect. I'm going to keep my combat training, and I'm going to put a fluid motion and a downtime. It says, I was thinking ahead. And that's me.
I'm gonna recover for 6. Go back to full health. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to ready with a limitless stamina, and then I'm going to do a knife leap for 6 on that guy.
He's out. So interesting enough,
So
Brandt, like there is not that many extra attacks. Like he's not attacking like a lot in this deck. He's got his 1 attack per turn, and that's it.
6.
That's why I switched it up versus Drang, because it was
Why do you think allies shouldn't score you points?
because it's not you. You
It's your deck.
No. When we played Captain America versus Iron Man, if we were going what Iron Man can do versus what Captain America can do, I still think if we took out all the extra damage from the Hulk and then all the extra damage from all the other allies, like if you want to put him in the deck, I think that's fine, because then you can use him as blockers and stuff like that.
Right, it's just I just got hosed here because I kept getting exhausted and then attacked, and there's nothing you can do with 9 health. Like, right?
Nope. Yeah.
I have 10 health, and then
nobody's gonna block for you because they want you to die. So
I
it feels
already
like you
did.
have
I
to put
did
allies
once.
in the deck, otherwise you could just die randomly.
well, that's
I
why I put
technically did
everyone. I
once.
put
What happened.
downtime and endurance in all the decks, I think, just to make sure that we could recover. And plus, you have an advantage because you can flip down a lot, and you get the tough status cards, and you get
Right. You're telling me all the reasons I have an advantage, but I'm the one that died, so I'm not seeing it.
yeah.
Like your argument is weak based off of the sample.
It is. Hey, I can actually play Nebula now. I can play my ally. Yay. And then I'll take an encounter card when are you decking out too?
Are you kidding me? Dude, because I didn't find Dwee Feet Mastery, this game is going super slow for me.
It is going super slow. All right, let's give
But
it another 30 minutes.
Dude,
Let's
it
give
was at the end of my deck, and Electro came out and made me mill it. So
Oh man.
now it's back in the deck.
I think that's just a little bit of bad luck, but like anything else, if you had Dwee turn 1, I And I didn't even see you play parries.
Yeah, because I had them at the beginning, but it doesn't really matter. I haven't even taken any damage for the need for parry. Exactly why Unstoppable or Unflappable was removed from the deck, because I literally have full health.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
I have 18 health.
2, 4, 6. All right. All right. So it's still going up by 3. So 9 plus 3 is 12. He's gonna flip against me, and that goes back up to 6.
And once again, I will not be gaining a counter.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. And then he's adding 2 infamy. I should have played Drax. I should have played the Drax.
I mean, even if you played Drax, this would still be happening to you. You wouldn't be gaining counters.
I know it'd be weird. I think also the order under fire. Oh, memories of another lane. Oh, there you go. You can go down.
I have no reason to, but yeah.
Do you want to be stunned?
I mean, sure, I'll be stunned.
Okay. And a hired gun and a master plan. Oh, and there's a payoff with 6 thread on it.
How much health does Goblin have left? Or Osborne?
39.
Too much.
39.
39. And then is he 20 per player on the next stage?
I think so. Yeah, no, we're not going to. No, 22 per player.
So,
22. Yeah.
So
66,
we're over
so-
100 damage. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's where if you played it on standard, you could just go quicker, right? You could have faster decks.
Maybe.
So-
but then
I'm just thinking because standard makes it so that because you're not cooperating, you're purposely not cooperating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Drax's turn.
Steve wants none of our arguments.
That's right.
Listening to nothing.
I attack. I remove stun. I can't do what doesn't kill me because I don't have any health to heal. I can't do payback. So what do? I play Mantis, who can heal me for 3, which I can't heal, and I'm done.
I feel so bad. I feel super
literally
sad.
have a nothing turn. I have a nothing turn.
I'm gonna look at the top card. It's an honorary guardian, which I can't do anything with. I'm gonna spend oh yeah, I should have done this. 2 to play Nebula, and I'll go get an event card in my deck. I'll just go get an attack or thwart event? I'm just gonna go get a relentless assault. But see, now my deck is thinned. Like my deck is doing exactly what I want.
You're fine. You're going off for sure.
Yeah, now I can go off. But I got to be careful because that 4 damage, that's what I was worried about. That 4 damage every time he flips is monstrous. All right, I'm going to use side holster and cross counter to play a combat training. And then I'm going to flip up. Oh, wait, I'm going to use conditioning room and the other one to go to 9 and bring back cross counter to my hand. And then I am going to flip. I have an attack of 3, so I might as well not use that yet. I'm going to use double keen instincts to do 5 + 1 + 1. So I'm going to remove 1 threat and then do 6 damage. So 3 and 3, so that goes to 7. So that's, yeah, so 3, 3, and 1, so 7. So I'm up to 50 points. And then I can't play the other cards. So I will remove, oh, shoot. I have an extra point of attack. So I have an attack of 4 now. All right, I'll attack for 4 to bring him down to 3. and thwart for 2 with Nebula to bring it down to 3. And that doesn't count. So I'm at 53 points. All right, we'll do one more round and then we'll stop.
I mean, I call shenanigans because, you know, you created the scenario, you created the decks. He's going off. Brandt is dead. I am dead in the water.
You are dead in the water. All right, let's just call it quits. We can call it quits. It's fine.
So on my next round, dude, I have Drax's knife, and a knife leap. That's all I have. But I mean, I can only play the knife leap because he won't attack me.
Yeah, so that was kind of weird because he stayed down. You didn't have anything to flip him to make him attack you. So
yeah, I mean, the scenario itself, it absolutely plays against Drax if you don't flip him immediately. Because you guys just keep adding infamy counters. He never attacks me. I don't gain any counter. And then when the one time he's going to attack me, he's stunned. And then the next time he's going to attack me, you flip him back down to Norman Osborn because you went to Alter Ego. So then when it comes back around to me, he's now Norman Osborn, and then he adds 2 infamy counters. So
yeah, I was playing,
even if you played Drax, man, I don't think, regardless, Dewey Thief Mastery could have helped, and I could have gone off a little bit more, maybe. That's fine. But the fact, me getting to 3 vengeance counters, it never happened. In the 6-7 games that I played, I never even got close to 3 vengeance counters against him. No, we canceled.
It was fine. I mean, I didn't want you to just chill.
I called shenanigans, Brandt, because I'm dead in the water. You're actually dead, and Steve's just still comboing and going off.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was shocked that one we did with Captain Iron Man was so much fun, and I was similarly shocked how boring this one was. Like, it was just score the best points you can. There wasn't really a lot of take that.
What were we playing up against? Oh, we played the tower defense. So maybe
those characters are very different,
has a lot to do with it.
Okay, scenario has a lot to do with it, and I think the characters had a lot to do with it. Like I said, Drax against this villain, not the greatest.
Yeah, so that was my only. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I appreciate the theme of allies can't help you, but you need them to block for you to stay alive. Because if you get attacked twice, there's just nothing you can do. And if you're both flipping down together, I just think it's things to think about. I mean, I don't know, but and it was fine. Like, I was doing a ton of stuff, so it was fun. But it was just like mechanically get the numbers up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with like
this Green Goblin. He hits like a truck, and on top of that, because of the 2 modulars that are in there, 1/3 of that event deck has 3 boost icons on those cards.
Like, I was thinking about it. You told me, oh, you have overkill. Well, why do I care? I don't want to kill the minions in front of you. I would never overkill minions in front of you. I should have just left them all there for you to suffer through, right? Like,
you could, yeah.
Well, I would. So, like, the overkill doesn't do anything in that case, unless it's in front of me. So it's just, there's things to figure out as to how you make it, fair and whatever. And there's going to be heroes that do better. Again, I don't even think the ally thing, it makes sense thematically. It's just then I saw what was going to happen in this game. At some point, so he's going to flip, deal 4 damage to me. I'm going to get exhausted and attacked, and there's nothing I can do.
Hey guys, I have to take a quick beat here. I noticed Descry is in our chat, and I was watching him play the other day, and I told him we would talk about this on stream. Oh. So he was playing Spider-Ham. Yeah, sorry. I apologize. He was playing Spider-Ham with 3 team building exercises, and he used all 3 to cast 1 swinging web pit, and I told him he couldn't do that.
Oh yeah, no, you can't do that because it's an action.
Exactly, because it's an action. You can take it out of turn because it's an action like that, but it only you can't reduce the same card 3 times. You can only reduce it that 1 time, and then you have to finish paying for the action. You cannot use the other ones to create another action.
Correct. Yeah. It's just the same.
So-
Well, it's a different from Helicarrier because Helicarrier says the next card played.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
And
So
this,
if 3 people do it, it could reduce 1 card by 3.
correct.
Correct.
But yeah, it is the action of play the card from your hand.
Yes. So I said that's
Not a
I
resource.
was trying to explain it in chat to him, and it's like kind of like floating there. It's like you use the action, it kind of comes out of your hand, and then you have to finish that paying for that action.
Yeah.
So the team building.
Yeah. No, I
exercise-
mean, there's stuff like that's just tricky.
Yeah. So again, and you guys remember when I thought that Captain America's thing was, you could use it in all like flip and then it reduces.
Yes.
Death Cry. That's where I got it from. I was so convinced that it makes sense, and then at the end it did.
This guy is very convincing.
Well, I will do
Very
the
good.
reverse thing because Deathcry did Hulk against Expert Ronin in 4
I still
turns,
can't believe
and
that.
it's unbelievable.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I will do the reverse and say thank you for that video. I posted that for everybody.
Well,
Absolutely. He crushes some awesome scenarios and shows that it can be done.
Absolutely.
I was just wanted to point out that one thing
Sure,
because I was watching him on stream with playing with someone else. So
yeah. So
Nice.
like I said, I think. Well, again, this game is not meant to be PvP. I think if we played the same scenario where we were more cooperative, then it's a different play experience. Which goes to say, does Marvel Champions need a PvP?
Oh, I don't think it does at all.
No, it
I
doesn't.
mean,
The
if you told me
three-player
that
thing
we were
was
going to
weird
PvP,
too.
if you told me we're going to PvP stream for the next month, I'd be out.
Yeah.
if
It's
we were
like-
gonna PvP
It's fun
stream,
to show something different, but
if we were gonna PvP stream, we would bust out unmatched.
there you go. That's what I want to do. I sent you guys that picture, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Get
I
us
was
all boxes.
looking at
Squirrel
I was
Girl,
looking
Cloak
it
and
up.
Dagger, and Miss Marvel. That'd be so fun.
I
Oh.
shotgun Ms. Marvel every
Yeah.
time.
I was looking it up because my store has unmatched stuff, but it's not the Marvel one, obviously, because I think that's brand new, probably.
Yeah.
But like they got like King Arthur and like Alice and like Red Riding Hood versus Beowulf and stuff like that.
There's 3 Marvels that are out, and I'm
They
gonna
didn't-
forget.
my
but
store didn't
there
have
is-
any.
Yeah. So the ones I showed you are on their way. There's a
Okay.
Black Widow one too. Yeah, and there's one I know that has Ghost Rider, and there's another one that has like Bullseye, and man, people are gonna know so much better than me. I should know. I still haven't played them, even though I should have played them because we have a stack of them sitting at our store. Unmatched is one of those games that once I actually break open the box, it is super enjoyable, but I tend to be slow to break the seal. Like,
So
why didn't I
mean-
open this 2 months ago and play it? It's so much fun.
Yeah.
But I
I
don't
don't know
get there.
too much about it. Is it kind of just like playing a deck, my deck versus your deck, like Magic style?
Sure. So yeah, you have a deck and then you have a board. And the board is really cool. They got it from a game called Tannhauser, and Tannhauser has a line of sight thing where the spaces have colors, and you have line of sight if the space somebody else in is the same color as yours. So some spaces will be 2 or 3 colors. So it's saying like, oh, you're along this mountain pass so I can see you, or whatever, right? We're both on the same level of this thing. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Black
I
Widow,
watched-
Winter Soldier, and Black Panther. So but that's the game. And yeah, you're drawing cards from your deck. On your turn, the actions are simple. You can move with all of your characters. You have one hero who has to be destroyed, and they have sidekicks. You can, and you draw a card when you do that, or you can attack, or you can do an action, which is the yellow cards in your hand. So that's it. That's the whole of your turn. When you attack somebody, you take a card, you place it face down. They take a card, put theirs face down, and then you both reveal. And mine might deal 3 damage, and theirs might block 2 damage, and then I deal them 1 damage.
So like a blood rage kind of interaction there.
Yeah, it's just boom, boom. You both put your cards face down. They get discarded, and then they all have abilities. So it might say ignore the defense on the enemy card played, or cancel the effects of both cards. Like those are the kind of things that happen. So it's all a mind game, and you're trying to like run the other person because you cannot reshuffle your deck. So when you have no deck, you have no cards.
Use.
and that's it. You don't lose. Well, every time you're supposed to draw a card, you take a point of damage. So
Oh, and then he's playing cards, and
right. So
okay,
you
well, I
can
have-
win when you're down low on cards, but it's much harder. So you can kind of feint the other person. It's phenomenal. It's based off of Epic Duels, which is a game by Rob Davio as well. He made with Milton Bradley. Rob is local to us. He comes and plays at our store. And with restoration, so they restored it from the Star Wars license, but it came out originally after Episode 2, the Attack of the Clones, and they had all the characters from there.
Okay.
It was called Star Wars Epic Duels, and it was made in like whatever that was, 2001.
Wow.
This is my
2002, something
PvP
like
game
that.
that I like to play.
Titans, nice.
What is
Titans.
it called?
It's called Titans. It's by Go On Board, who are making The Witcher. I bought
Did
this
you get
on
that
a
game
whim.
finally or no?
The Witcher, no, it's not coming out until like end of this year, maybe beginning of next
Right.
year.
Oh, you
Yeah, I mean,
kickstarted it, right?
You kickstart,
Yeah, it
and
was
then it takes a
Kickstarter.
year
That's right.
usually at least,
This-
and then shipping.
This one came
takes a
out
while.
just before they went to Witcher on Kickstarter.
Okay.
And I bought this on a whim, and I'm actually so surprised at how fantastic it actually is. It's just units on a map, risk style, and you have a deck of order cards to be like, okay, I'm going to pick this one. I can move this unit, and add a new unit. And then when you move into someone's area, you initiate combat, and then you have a hand of cards called support cards that you roll your dice, your attack dice, and then you can add these support cards to your power. And based off of how strong you beat them, you get to destroy units and gain victory points.
Okay.
Nice.
It's
That's cool.
actually a lot of fun. I've played it a few times, and everyone plays a unique Titan with a unique nation,
Oh, okay.
which
So there's
all have their
one
own
big.
unique powers.
So you have one like big boss, and then everyone else has like your little armies.
Yeah, everyone has their own Titan, followed by their own specific army. Essentially, is what it is.
Cool.
And each army is.
So there's lots of
unique.
good PvP games out there, is what we're coming at, right? Like,
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, absolutely.
and again, I don't have a problem with these rules. I would actually tell people go back and watch one. I think it's on Steve's channel. Like, we had way more fun than we anticipated. This one was a little bit of a dud, and we lost. My thing would be to make it on standard so that the game isn't punishing you left and right, because expert is asking you to really work together. Not that standard is not. So that could be a fix.
Yes,
or you just
I
got to
agree.
figure it out. You got to roll and find, try the tower defense, because that one worked super well. There was always things to kill. There was always threat to remove.
Yeah.
So that was really good. And it's certainly going to be based on heroes. Like, certain heroes are just going to do that better than others. Like, heroes are just made to deal damage or remove threat, and other heroes are made for weird effects, right? So
Yeah.
it's just
I
part of
think that scenario was a tough scenario to be doing this with tough
Really?
modulars.
it.
Yeah, I think with Drax, because like I said, I've played that Drax deck that I gave you a bunch of times, and I was dealing massive amounts of damage.
Oh,
But-
I have no doubt that Drax deck works fantastic and deals a bunch of damage, because even by getting swarmed and owned by him, I was still able to do a lot in solo. But I mean,
in the
you just
multiplayer,
drown
that's
after
where
a
it
while.
went weird.
You just drown after a while, and especially in expert mode.
Yeah. So it's
Nice.
good.
Yeah, Marvel
said-
Dice Throne is good. That's coming my direction soon as well. We played that on the channel with Larry's, and then I'm excited for this one, Soul Forge.
So you said this one is made by
Justin Gary.
Yeah, so I can't get the glare off of there. So it's Richard Garfield and Justin Gary. So Justin Gary made Ascension and Shards of Infinity and others. And Richard Garfield made, what is he famous for?
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering, something like that. It's like a card game that people
Some
play
crappy
competitively.
game.
So anyway, yeah. So they designed this one, and it's so each of these, I'll open it tomorrow. I'm not going to open it because I want to open it on the other one. But so
He
this
says
is like,
with a Theros pack behind him.
Yeah.
oh yeah, right there. I know that's a weird one. That's still just, this was literally sitting here, like in my attic for years, and then I built the studio here, and it was just on the shelf, so I left it. But I have nothing
You need to
about
get-
Theros or Magic. It was just
Dude,
sitting there with a
You need to get a baby
bunch of cards
Groot.
in it. I don't even know
You need
what's
to
in
get-
here. Oh, he's right
You
here.
need to get a baby Groot miniature
right here.
and put it there.
He's right there.
Oh, well, there
Oh,
you
there
go.
he is. Yeah, why isn't they in front?
I don't know.
Perfect.
I always forget to move them from behind my head. These are the ones from McDonald's.
So Baby Groot just came out on Disney, right?
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
one. It was really funny, and Rocket was in it, so it was amazing.
Oh, I think that's I don't know if they're just shorts.
I watched his first steps where he was fighting with the Bond with
Yeah,
first steps.
They're nothing special. I still don't
They're
believe
just
why
cool. They're just
they
cool. They're
paid
fun.
Vin Diesel to do I Am Groot, but
I mean, haven't they always paid him to do I Am Groot?
I mean,
know.
They pay Bradley Cooper to say all Rocket's lines.
Yeah.
No, I get it, but I Am Groot. It's not even Vin Diesel's voice. It's a modified kid version of Vin Diesel. I'm like, what?
I am Mick Groot.
I mean, you're not paying the bill, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
what am I complaining? What do I care?
Steve's upset.
most major.
I was like,
Cool.
no, but I was expecting a little bit more. I knew it was going to be shorts. It was interesting. Like I said, it's something for kids. I'm going to show that to my kids. My kids are going to laugh and they're going to love it.
Of course, yeah.
But that's
the
it.
entire point, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's for us.
No, but that's why I was like, oh, like, ooh, I remember when I saw it the first time, I was like, oh, maybe there's like a story or progression. It's just like,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
no, there's nothing. It's just.
I mean, they've been doing this for a while. They did it with who's the snowman? I can't think of
Olaf.
his name.
I was
Olaf.
about to say it.
yeah,
Olaf.
snowman.
I can't do it. They did it with him and a bunch of others where they've made a bunch of shorts, right? So
Yeah.
they did it with the little spoon guy from like Toy Story 4 or whatever,
Oh yeah,
the spork or whatever. He did that.
Spork. It's
I
Spork.
like Ciao Alberto. That was good.
Yeah.
That was
So
that was
there's a bunch of them.
yeah.
Nice. Well, thanks, Steve. I
Cool.
still think this idea is neat for people who are looking for that PvP, and it's fun to try.
I think
it's not something
3-player
I'm
was a
looking to
little weird
repeat.
as well. I think
That's the other thing I was going to say. Our 2-player was just like head to head. I'm not going to mess with your stuff. You're not going to mess with mine. I thought it was fun that Drax could jump in front of people's attacks. That was a neat idea. I like that he could do that, but and again, the next game it could be different, and Drax could be laying everything out, and Gamora dies, but I feel like something like that's going to happen with that one, so that's a little tricky. Trying to figure out how to not make the difficulty of the scenario the challenge, because then it feels like who can die last, which is a gauntlet thing that's different.
Yeah.
Because you could make something really hard and be like, who dies last, and then you all pay protection and try to stay alive, right?
Yeah.
Like that could be a different idea.
I'm still surprised you died because
Unless
the best deck.
because I was exhausted and got attacked for 7.
unless we modify it so that we make a protection build able to gain points for the amount of damage they negate through defending.
Sure, there you go. That could be something too.
Then
Yeah, I mean, the
at
sky's
that
the limit
point,
for how
I
you
would
assign
be
the points
enticed
and
to keep you guys alive.
what
Be
you
like,
would-
I'm going to defend
right.
for you. I'm gonna absorb 4 damage and do that, and then still get to other stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think with this scenario, which I didn't think about, maybe we should have put the preemptive strikes in the deck. Because then the preemptive strikes, you cancel the boost and you steal the attack. So then you get your counters faster. So that could be
4 damage is a lot though, even at 14
Yeah,
health.
he's still doing a lot of damage.
Although I guess you have energy barriers, right?
He's got the energy barriers and he's got the what doesn't kill me. So when I've played, like you're playing with Groot, you're just kind of using your life as a resource, but with the honorary guardian and the endurance, you're up to 17, 18
I
health.
had 18 health, and I didn't even play the
But you
suit,
didn't put
which
this,
would bring me up
this
to.
symbiote suit, like I said.
It's in the deck, Steve. It's
Okay.
literally in the deck. It was at the end of the deck, and it was milled by Electro with Dweethit Mastery.
Oh, well, that's just RNG.
So Brombe has an interesting idea. You could spend points to negate damage. So I could have stayed alive by, say, losing 10 points. So it's almost like you have lives, right? So that way you don't worry about dying. You have lives, and you just say you lose half your points and you come back to life at full health.
Or just you prevent 1 point of damage for each
It's a little.
Oh, no,
right.
but
I was
then
at
Drax
43
just-
points, so I could have just been using points and still
That's
stayed
right.
ahead. Like
That's
I think
like
you could just die and then lose some number of points. Either you decide it's 15 points or it's half your points.
Half your points rounded up.
Yeah,
or
something
rounded
like
down,
that. Or
whatever.
maybe it's just a static 15, so that people at low points don't just die, right?
Yeah.
And get a bonus. So, or
But
yeah, you
again,
can make
this
it
is-
more expensive. You spend 3 points to the game, but you could come up with a whole system. Again, it's not something that I want to stream regularly, but we did it on Steve's channel, so we do it here again. But I am ready to, move to something else. We've got a little ways till X-Men.
Yeah. I think it's fun that, we have it. We have another like month and a half.
That's a lot of time to find stuff to do.
Dude, I
I
really
guess we
want
got to do Expert Venom Goblin with Overwatch. That actually feels like something we need to do.
Yeah. Like really? Like an
I
awesome.
haven't played. I still haven't played some of the new characters that much yet. So
I really, really want to play Ant-Man with protection with the leading blows. Because I did the videos and I was like, oh, I forgot about that combo that I thought about when I was playing Drax, and I was like, I had that in the back of my head. So just using
because he gets additional strength when he moves up with giant strength.
Oh yes. So then with the leading blows, so if you flip once, he becomes a 5 attack. But if you can combo off with
both giant strengths out.
Yeah. But the thing with giant strength, it's not limited to one. So if I go to giant,
flip down and then flip back up.
I can now have a 7 attack. And
how do you flip 3 times though? You have to have 2 of the cards.
Yeah, if you have your 2 resizes.
Right.
So you're free.
I love how in your brain, it so reminds me of playing with Larry. You're like, oh yeah, you just have your 2 resizes from your 40 card deck. Like it's easy.
But you also have, so there's 3 cards. There's 3 cards that change form. So you have the swarm tactics that readies you and flips. So there is 3 ways, but it's also all about deck thinning.
So sure. I know what your brain is thinking. Your brain is thinking this is what I'm going to do on turn 12. Not this is what I'm going to do on turn 2.
Well, I'm going to find my stuff. That's the thing. But low cost upgrades, kind of like I did with Gamora. I finished my Gamora.
I understand deck thinning. It's just funny. You're treating it as though like on the first turn, I'm going to play both giant strengths, have both resizes.
Smash!
And I understand. So here's the funny thing. This is what Larry was doing. So Logan, who makes these mats, I think a lot of people know Logan.
Logan Gianni.
He works. Yeah, he works for Chip Theory Games. So he got us a demo of a game called Victorum, and it was phenomenal. So Larry and I play, and there's dice. So like the yellow die has 2 hits out of 6 sides. The blue die has 3 hits. The green die has 4 hits, et cetera, right? And so it'd be like, okay, Brandt, we'd make our decisions. Brandt, you roll. And then I'd roll and get all misses. And Larry's like, oh my gosh. And then I'd roll and get all misses, right? Over and over. And then Larry's like, give me the dice. He's like, okay, watch. We need 1 hit. I'm going to hit on the yellow die and miss the 2 blue. He hits the yellow and misses the 2 blue. Then the next time he has to roll, he's like, I'm going to hit all 3. And he rolls his dice. I hit all 3. Like he called his shots every single time. It's totally like Han Solo. It's ridiculous. Like he knows exactly what he's going to do, and he's overconfident about it, He's like, roll all 3 his hits, and he gets it. And then he's like, here, you roll, and I get all 3 misses every time. It was amazing, though. He called 4 shots in a row. Wow. He called them exactly, like 4 times in a row. A great.
You should get him to the craps table, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. He's so funny, but he does the same kind of thing. He's like, oh, on my turn, I'll have these 3 cards in my hand, and this will be available. And then when I draw a card, I'm going to draw this, and he does it exactly. It's like, how does that happen? And then I go to set up the same combo, and I get the Drax effect from this game. Like, I never do anything, everything's dead, and
it's all about the mental. It's all mental.
I know,
fortitude.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the order of cards.
You need to believe in the heart of the cards.
The Maverick. Nice stuff. Cool. All right. Well, we'll play some more champions. I'm going to a lake house for 4 days, so
I'm actually going to be playing with Descry, I think Friday or Saturday. So I know he wanted to play a game. I'm going to be playing my
run the game again. I could do this thing because I could bring my laptop and I could play with my face.
Okay. Like I said, my wife's
working. Or if I bring a webcam, like just my face will be on screen. Or if I bring a webcam, I could have like a really crappy view if you ran the villain. So that could be an option while I'm there. But it seems weird because people are probably going to go to bed at like 9 or 10 o'clock when we're at a lake house. So then all of a sudden it would be like, let's play it. You know what I mean?
And then you're just yelling over there, and everyone's like, "We're trying to sleep."
Yeah. So I'll have to see how that works. But
Yeah, you're good.
we shall see.
Whichever's fine. But we had to get.
We'll do something fun. Well, I think Brian's idea is actually the best. Like, let's just find new heroes that we haven't played enough.
Yeah.
From Miles and Gwen up kind of thing. It doesn't like I haven't played Nova
I
ever.
still have
Never
not
played
played Gwen once since I got the box.
That's all you.
I know that's all me. I'm just saying there's characters.
No, that's who you should play is what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's all your fault.
No, it definitely is my fault.
But you should definitely play Gwen in a game the next time we play.
I'll run Nova then. I'll try to build something fun for Nova.
You just stole my Nova?
Let's take an Avenger, let's take a champion, and let's take a Web Warrior.
Okay, no, maybe I won't take Nova here. You can have Nova. But I've been
it's
here we go.
fine. You could build me a Nova deck that's gonna do well. I mean, if we play Ultron, Nova will crush everything.
Yeah, we're not playing that. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you
right,
play.
Well, that's the weird part. I feel like Nova might be feast or famine, right? Like it's the interesting part to build something that works effectively without that going on. I feel like Justice you can because you could like one way or another to pull stuff out, to yaw and roll, to make things effective. Like that feels like a way to go.
It's pretty good, and especially with the
player gets tough because those numbers on the schemes go up so high. It's not gonna like
not
knock
anymore.
Out a whole bunch of them.
Not anymore. That's the good thing about some of the new schemes. They're very.
They're still 4, 5, 6, and 6 isn't too bad, but 4 is easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like it's
Let's
good.
see.
But yeah, I don't mind playing. Like I said, I really want to play that Ant-Man deck. So if you want to play Nova, I really.
Let's just do something fun next time.
Yeah, the next time we play, Steve, you're playing Valkyrie.
Sorry.
No.
Hell.
So we'll play something fun. So Steve will be like Drang with no Milano, Expert 2, and Ronin, and like.
Yeah, I mean, describe it as
put Ronin in there.
No allies in your decks, and you have to stay in alter ego 4 turns in a row.
Come on,
and Steve will be like, "This is fun." No, I'm just kidding.
No, but you do put the challenges on.
We could do Loki with those sets and see if you add some magic.
Oh, the animal thing. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So I don't care about Rocket and Pig. Those aren't big deal to me.
Brombe, Brian's think alike. This is why.
Oh, there you go.
See. Well,
Each player brings a team, Avenger, Guardian, Champion, or Web Warriors. Yeah, that's an idea. I like that.
Because the thing is you all have access to the different allies, right? Avenger allies, Guardian allies,
right.
Champion
You don't
allies.
worry about crossing over. Yeah,
that's right.
That could make sense.
Bring the team.
No, it's literally Avengers Assemble.
Did you remove it? Brombe asked us about Standard 2 and Expert 2. Do we think it's balanced for solo? I think it's just meant to be a wild card. It's like the Hood. He's just meant to be a wild card. It's different from play this for strategy versus play this for fun. Like the Hood feels like most of the time you either want to say, hey, we beat the Hood, or you want to say like, oh, here's how we died, right? This was the story of how he died. So I felt like when we did Thanos Standard 2, Expert 2, that was kind of like it. That was the pinnacle. We beat it. It took us 3 weeks. And I just set Standard 2, Expert 2 aside because it feels like canceling encounter cards is the way to beat that set. And then you just limit your pool of heroes. Yeah. Especially that one that makes you draw an encounter card and everybody draw an encounter. It's like Under Fire.
Total Annihilation.
4 extra cards.
Is it that one?
It's the other one. It's I
feel it's just too much.
Yeah, Total Annihilation. That's brutal. It's the
there's like Surge with Assault and Overkill, and then there's in multiplayer everybody draw like the card itself in solo is just Under Fire, so it's no big deal. But in multiplayer, everybody draws a card and it surges, so you get 4 extra cards in 3 player. It's just too much. Sorry, I might have said Bromby, but it was Descry who had asked that. So thank you for clarifying. I thought I said Descry, but I must have said Bromby if you're correcting me.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so yeah, we'll think
Cool.
about some stuff. Like I said, this weekend's pretty open for me. So yeah.
Yeah, I might be able to do something. I'll have to see. So depends on if we're packed and ready to go to the lake. We're doing church because I missed church last week at Gen Con and then going to a Yankees game the following week.
Oh, okay. Of course, you have
Practicing
to
and
go
playing
see
music
those.
for church.
Are you going to New York? I heard you're
They're
going to New
playing
York.
the Blue Jays.
No, I know, but you're going up
How
to New York,
dare
right?
you?
What are you asking me,
How-
Steve, if I'm going to New York?
Yeah, I heard you're going up to New York soon.
I
Aren't
don't
you?
know why I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York Yankees.
Yeah, but they're playing in New York, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're going to New York City, correct?
Correct. The Bronx. Yes. The northern borough. Yes.
Okay. Are you staying there? Because from when I played with Dean,
I know what you're talking about now. Okay. So, yes, I am going to New York to see the Yankees on August 21st.
okay.
I am not staying overnight because it's an hour and 40-minute drive to the Bronx. It's very close.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it's not a lot of traffic on a Sunday. So we will get there. The game is at 1:00. The game will end at 4:30, and we'll drive home, be home, post dinner, 7:00, something like that.
Oh,
So it's just a day. It's a day trip to go there.
The Yankees are on a
2 hour
downswing,
drive.
Brandt.
They are on a
My
big
my
downswing.
Blue Jays are gonna come back
And then
get 'em.
Eric is going to New York City in November. So I'm going down there. And I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Eric is going to be in New York City for a weekend. So I said, let me know. In fact, I saw him at Gen Con. Eric was at Gen Con. And I said, bug me unlimited number of times because I want to go to New York City and catch up with you. So tell me a month out, a week out, a day out, and I will make sure I'm there. Because when he's going to be in town is a day I have off from school. It's Veterans Day in America. So I have the day off. So I will jump on a train and go into New York City and catch up with him.
I was gonna say
and watch the Yankees lose to the Blue Jays.
in
No,
November.
because it'll all be over by November.
I know.
November?
Of course, it finishes in October.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, this was fun.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Until next time, my name is Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steve.
And we hope you step into the portal.
Ciao,
Have a
ciao.
good night.
There you go. That was good.